Like to call the meeting to order. We'll start with the invocation, and it's going to be given by Jihad Talib, who will be, he's here in person, correct?
Yes, he is.
Okay, would you please, yes.
Thank you. Peace be with you. Assalamu alaikum. I will recite a short prayers, resonate with us, and I'll be saying in Arabic, then in English. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. In the name of God, the most compassionate, the most merciful, all praise belongs to God, the Lord of all worlds. اللهم اهدنا لما فيه خير هذه المدينة وأهلها ووفقنا للعدل والحكمة والرحمة بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. O God, guide us toward what is best for the city and its people, citizens and residents, and bless us with justice, wisdom, and compassion in all our decisions. لنكون دائما عونا وسندا لبعضنا البعض. الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم اجعلنا من الذين يسعون للعدل وللحق ويخدمون الناس بإخلاص وأمانة مبتغين رضاك ورضا جميع الناس. O God, guide us toward what is best for the city and its people, and bless us with justice, wisdom, and compassion. I'm repeating myself over here. In all our decision, help us to be among those who seek truth and justice, serving our community with sincerity, guidance, and truthfulness and trustworthiness. ربنا ألف بين قلوبنا واجعلنا عملنا سببا لسلام المجتمع وأمنه لنعيش حياة مليئة بالمحبة والرحمة. Unite our hearts and let our efforts bring peace and safety to our community. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وامنحنا دائما قلبا متسامحا مليئا بالمحبة والتواضع. O God, grant us good in this life and in the hereafter, and protect us from hellfire, and grant us a pure heart full of love and humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, amen. Next, thank you. Our secretary, could we have the roll call, please?
Commissioner DeWalsh,
Present.
Commissioner Woods,
Present.
Commissioner Bowman,
Present.
Commissioner Camille,
Present.
Commissioner Carter. Here. Commissioner Ivy,
Present.
Commissioner Jones,
Present.
Commissioner Morris,
Present.
Commissioner Watts.
Here.
9 present, Madam Chair.
Thank you. I don't think you mentioned Commissioner Williams.
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking up. I apologize. Commissioner Williams. 10 present.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to have approval of the February 19th agenda, today's agenda. Is there a motion?
So moved, Madam Chair.
It's been moved by Commissioner Woods, seconded
Support.
Second.
by
Jones.
Commissioner Jones, seconded by Commissioner Watts. Is there any discussion? All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Thank you. And now could I get approval of the minutes for February 12th, 2026?
So moved. Support.
It's been moved by Commissioner Wood, supported by Commissioner Jones. Is there any discussion? All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The motion carries. Thank you. Now, Madam Secretary, could we have the introduction of our guests, staff, police personnel, and elected officials and representatives?
Madam Chair, through the chair, present recorded at this time are as follows. Corporation Counsel Conrad Mallet, Janya Underwood, Armesia Joshua, Dior Mathis, Armani Arnold, Candace Hayes, Mary Barber, Felicia Tyson, Drew Freeze, Dr. Francis Jackson, Parliamentarian, Chief Investigator Jerome Warfield, Supervising Investigator Elgin Murphy, DPD HR Director Katrina Patillo. Our interpreters today are Angelique Taylor and Dr. Stephanie Beatty. Court reporter today, Hanson Court Reporting. Audiovisual, Charles Henry. Media Services, Enrique Jackson. Assistant Chief Franklin Hayes is with us for Chief Bedison's office. Ms. Marie Overall, 2nd Precinct. Frida Butler of the 2nd Precinct. Nicole Fisher, 4th Precinct. Community Relations Council President is on Zoom. Mark Young is present, Lieutenant and Sergeant Association President. Ron Thomas, Vice President of the Detroit Police Officers Association. Former Police Commissioner William Davis is on Zoom. And also former Police Commissioner Ricardo Moore is on Zoom. And that ends who's registered at this time, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. For today's meeting, I just want to make a note that we have 5 closed sessions today. And so given that that is added to the end of our meeting and will take quite a bit of time, I'm going to limit the public comment to 1 minute instead of 2 minutes. So I'm going to limit the public comment to 1 minute instead of 2 minutes. Next, we have the Chief of Police report.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Representing the Office of the Chief, I am Franklin Hayes, Assistant Chief of the Office of Support Operations. We want to talk about our crime here in our city. Compared to this time last year, we are up 1 homicide. We are down 16 non-fatal shootings. We are down 5 robberies and down 4 carjacked in the city. As we continue to work with our strategy and drive these issues down, we had a significant incident yesterday that is still an open investigation, and we certainly ask for the community's help if they have any information, and that occurred in the 4th Precinct. I believe it's on South Ethel, where we had 3 individuals found deceased inside of a home, inside of a residence. Anyone with information regarding that incident, please contact Detroit Police Homicide or Rewards TV or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Some more significant work done by the men and women of the Detroit Police Department. On Wednesday, February 11th, at 2026, officers from the Detroit Police Department Narcotics Unit executed 3 search warrants on the east side, the 1200 block of Copland, the 2900 block of Drexel, and the 1300 block of Lakeview. Officers made 1 felony arrest and confiscated cocaine, fentanyl, 3 firearms, and over $11,000 cash, as well as packaging and processing materials for the distribution of these illegal drugs, as well as ammunition. Anyone with more information, again, on any of this narcotics or illegal activity can text us, call us, 911, text us at 911, or make a report at 313-267-4600 to report this illegal activity if you're seeing them in your neighborhood. Another significant event that rocked our community happened on Tuesday, February 10th at 4:28 a.m. when a 60-year-old victim at a gas station in the 15,700 block of Joy Road was at a gas station when an individual entered his vehicle from the driver's side and strong arm committed a carjacking and took his vehicle, including physically attacking him, striking him multiple times, and fatally injuring him with his own car, running him over. That individual was later pursued by the Michigan State Police in the city of Dearborn, where he was subsequently arrested. Charges were submitted to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office, and the warrant was signed for felony murder, first-degree murder, and carjacking. Just a note to the great work done by our investigators and the officers that took this individual into custody. Our hearts go out to the victim and his family for this senseless and tragic crime. Community updates tomorrow, February 20th. We will be graduating 26 student police officers who will take their oath and become full sworn Detroit police officers. It will commence tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. at Second Ebenezer Church, located at 14601 DeQuinder Street, and Anyone interested, you can come up and support these new men and women that are joining this agency, or you can also visit joindetroitsfinest.org to apply. On upcoming March the 7th, 2026, Saturday, DPD will be hosting a procedural justice and police legitimacy forum to strengthen the relationship between policing and the needs of the community. Community members are encouraged to voice their concerns and learn the procedures police use to accomplish and carry out their duties. This meeting will be held at Say Detroit Play Center, located at 19320 Van Dyke in the 11th Precinct at 9 a.m. To register, please contact Sergeant Justin Hearn at 313-900-9377. Brevity is the call on today's agenda, so at this point, Madam Chair, I will conclude the chief's report.
Thank you, Chief. Are there any questions for,
Through the chair, just two
Yes,
brief
go ahead.
questions. Thank you. Thanks for the report, Chief. Can you provide, for the benefit of the public, an update around the situation with Ms. Tracy Allen? And I know there's a lawsuit, so not here to talk about that at all. But I understand that last year the BOPC took action to approve administrative leave without pay for the officer that shot her. And then I saw an article that as of the 5th of this month, the officer's on admin pay without, administrative leave without pay, but with benefits. Is that still that officer status?
Through the chair, that is correct.
Okay, thank you. And then do we have a status on the warrant? I know it's routine for the department to submit a warrant to the prosecutor's office. Any updates on that?
Through the chair, I have seen nothing in writing as it relates to the prosecutor's decision whether or not to charge.
Okay, thank you so much for that update. And then through the chair, one other question. Given the updates that the chief gave the BOPC last week, as well as to city council this week in regards to the two cases of Border Patrol being called, has the department ramped up ways to uncover additional non-compliance, like increased auditing or anything like that?
Through the chair, yes, from the command level down to frontline supervision, and also the members themselves being reminded in many of the policies that we publish through teletype and electronically, also the duty to intervene, where if an officer sees another member committing misconduct of a violation of any policy, certainly that member's responsibility, but certainly the supervisors as well when they're conducting body-worn camera audits and an increase of that, the in-car vehicle camera audits, and again, so to your answer, yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
thank you. Commissioner Watts?
Thank you. I'll wait to. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you, Commissioner?
Great, great. Thank you for that report. Just a quick question, going back to that unfortunate fatality at the gas station, and thank you and your team for the quick apprehension. I'm just curious, quick question, was that gas station a part of the Green Light program?
Through the chair, it was not.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? I'm not sure if I missed it, but do you have an update on the 3 bodies that were just found yesterday?
Madam Chair, that investigation is still, I'm sorry.
You don't care about the bodies because you only give us a minute to speak, so don't even do that. The fact that you don't care about.
Ma'am, please,
No, ma'am.
let us hear what the chief has to say.
You gonna give me a minute to speak up there?
Let us hear what the chief has to say.
You worried about them bodies. You ain't worried. You want
Please,
more than 2 minutes to speak.
Madam-
Who are you?
please, let us hear what the chief has to say. If you continue to be out of order, we're going to ask you to leave. We're going to ask you to leave if you continue this.
Thank you. Madam
Chief, go ahead.
Madam Chair, a lot has transpired since that discovery was made this afternoon. Assistant Chief Fitzgerald will be doing an update to the community at 3:30 here shortly to talk about where that investigation is, and I will gladly get that information to this body shortly thereafter.
Thank you. Are there any other questions? Yes, Commissioner Morris.
How you doing, Assistant Chief Hayes? Good to see you. There was a lot of also media coverage and social media coverage on a young lady up on Gratiot Avenue, not too far from the 9th Precinct, who reported that she was robbed while she was selling Valentine's Day baskets, and she was also assaulted. Do you have more information on that?
Through the chair, we saw that, and we immediately started leveraging technology and canvassing the areas to see if we could find the individuals that she identified as robbing her. That investigation is still open at this point. I will reach out to the precinct to see if they have an update, but as of now, my understanding is that that is an active investigation.
Thank you. Any other questions, comments? Hearing none. Thank you, Chief, for that report. Now we're going to go to oral communications and public comment. Comments today are going to be limited to 1 minute. Inappropriate language and comments may delay TV broadcasts and video posts. Could we have our first speaker?
Thank you, Madam Chair. The first speaker will be Ms. Elena Herrera, then Ms. Frida Butler, Ms. Fredia Butler, and then Mother Bernice Smith.
Good afternoon, thank you. I am Elena Herrada, Herrada. I just wanted to clarify for the secretary who is always trying to make an effort to say my name right. But I would like to just mention that many of us are concerned about the collaboration between ICE and the Detroit Police Department, and we also are aware of the complications of arbitrator decisions when it comes to really being able to discipline officers for serious offenses against the community. And I was just wondering if there would be a point when the public can understand what the implications of the arbitrator's decision are to the actual actions of officers. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. Oh, comment? Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to comment on Ms. Herrera's inquiry. There is a contract between the DPOA and the Detroit Police Department, and also between the Sergeant Lieutenants Association and the Detroit Police Department. In that contract, they have rules that conflict with the charter, and the arbitrator and the courts are recognizing the contract above the Detroit charter. The charter is up for negotiation starting very soon and on through 2027. So anyone who's concerned about that problem of us not being able to have any teeth when we deny a promotion needs to get engaged with the whole negotiating process over that contract. Thank you.
Any other comments or questions? All right, next speaker, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good
I'm going to
afternoon.
read this very fast. ICE is buying warehouses to detain black and brown people in the city of Detroit and from other places. Who has given permission to sell buildings in Detroit to ICE? It seems as if our leaders are behind in informing the people in Detroit of what they are doing to keep ICE out of our city and the state. Are they being complicit in working with the president to have concentration camps here? It has taken 400 years for us to get this far, and we are not going back. Both black and white are demonstrating against ICE because we know that democracy is at stake for all of us. Wake up, sleeping giants, and think. Let's not be divided. Observe, listen, and be informed. We have got a lot of work to do between now and November to inform people what is at stake. Some people that I've spoken to think that what's happening is not affecting them. It's happening to other people who don't look like them. They are sadly mistaken. Democracy and everything else are on the ballot. Let's get smart. The president is working to suppress our votes. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Ms. Bernice Smith.
Thank you, my baby. You know how to help. Can we get this over here?
I don't think so with the cords.
Oh, my goodness. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I haven't been to our meetings in a couple of weeks, and I found some disturbing news that was given to me, not only this week, but I'm gonna hurry up since you said it's a minute, baby.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. But anyway, I want all of you to know, being with the police department since '73 under Coleman Young, when most of you were all babies, I have faith in them, in the chiefs, and I want you to know, Chief Bettison, he has done a wonderful job so far, as long as he's been in that position. And Bears, my Southfield chief, I've known him the same way, and I called him and said, don't worry about it, just pray to the good Lord. And I want all of you to know, leave my police alone. Let them do their job. If they were wrong, I feel as though that they should be punished in the way what is according to what we will do. But don't fire them. I don't want them to fire them because they need their jobs. And for all you police, be happy with your job and be safe out there. And I want you to know I appreciate you.
Thank you.
The city don't. So take care of yourselves. And young lady, this is a meeting that we have every week, and we don't tolerate disrespect.
Thank you.
So be kind. Be kind. Just be kind, baby. That's all. Just
Our next three speakers will be Ms. Williams, Ms. Guadalupe, Avos, and Mr. Rue. So please state your name for the record.
Sharnita Williams. Okay, I'm gonna make this real quick and simple. We have ex-offenders on the Detroit Police Department, and I'm not knocking nobody. If you on the police department legally, without these fake names, the 3rd Precinct have a whole lot of ex-offenders to work overnight. Like I said, the man that raped me worked nights, overnights at the 3rd with a bad eye. Tim with a bad eye. So you all sit up here and talk every week, hacking into my devices, bosses. Hacking, stalking, all of this, it's unconstitutional. Stalking is illegal, and you up here like we in Hollywood. All this is just for show and tell, because they sit up in here and lie. The same officers, Cheryl and LaShonda, she work at the 3rd. The man that continue to break inside my apartment. The daughter live underneath me, coming through the vents. I'm tired of my life being upside down because you guys chose to all this illegal corruption. It's time for the FBI to take it back. 13 years, you can't handle it, they need to do y'all jobs.
Next speaker.
Good afternoon. My name is Guadalupe Avalos. I am from the 4th Precinct in Southwest Detroit, and I am here to ask you guys to please hold your officers accountable for working with ICE. We have a big issue of mistrust in our community with the police, and increasing that trust with our community begins by holding police officers accountable. I urge you to please support the charter that keeps police officers from working with ICE and keeps our community safe. Detroit police officers are here to work for the citizens in the community, not to work for the federal government. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Mr. Rue, then Ms. Bonita Davis,
Turn up time.
and then Cheryl.
Turn up time, y'all. Hey, Nene is gonna be in town tomorrow. She gonna ask me some questions, and I got some answers for her. Well, I was gonna be in did it. Did you hear that, Conrad? Yeah, and I got it. For real. Conrad Mallett Jr. Now, the cuff's been on me 10 times. 9 times to the Detroit Detention Center since 2020 when I started investigating this, and 1 time to the Detroit Receiving Hospital, Samaritan Behavior Center, where I had to stay in there for 13 whole days. until I was able to get up out of that sugar honey iced tea. And they tried to inject me with 6 different psychotropical medications. Freddie, didn't happen. And I'm still here. Kanisha Coleman, DPD, case 20-11112, did not shoot herself. And my name is Youngblood from the Brewster Projects in 1980. And I put my whole reputation on it. Now, y'all cheated in. Cheated in.
Thank you, Mr. Rue.
By Janice Winfrey.
Miss Bonita Davis.
Gene Avery Walker and Daniel Baxter.
Good evening, everybody. I'm just passionate about what I stand on. Well, let me address something. Sovereign is an act of nature. A United States citizen is a sole proprietorship, a partnership, a C Corp, an S Corp, a nonprofit, an LLC, or a trust in a state. Unless any of y'all identifies that, that's what you are. And we are not the public. It's called we're the people. You got to take it back to the Constitution. They have a contract with us. What they did, they took a Michigan State Constitution in 1963 and they override the Constitution that they have to abide by. So it's our position as people is to make sure that we keep these counterfeits in office. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess. All of this prayer, all of these fictitious titles, all of these face God, none of that matters. Until we stand up, and the Constitution of respect, the Constitution is just like an employee handbook. Anywhere you go, if you don't do your job, you got to go. So it's no different with these people. Stop giving them authority. They have none. They're uneducated, miseducated, and because you guys don't know, this is why they get away with the abuse. So that's fact. I'm just passionate about what I stand on. And I'm not attacking anybody. But right is right. Now, we got the Great Seal, and we got the Michigan State Seal. We're in North America.
Thank you.
Understand territory.
Next 3 speakers will be Cheryl or Cherry. Please state your name at the mic. Mr. Smith, and then Michael's mom. And then we'll go into Zoom.
Thank you, Ms. Chevy. Yeah. Hi, everybody. I am with the Community Relations Manager. Good evening. We just want to just encourage you to come out. It's important. The community conversation on procedural justice and restorative practices is taking place on Saturday, March 7th at the State Detroit Play Center. And this event is designed for the residents to come together, to learn, to ask questions, and to have honest dialogue. Without dialogue, you can't bring about change. It's about policing in our community. You have the opportunity to learn about the history of policing, understand current policies and procedures. Videos will be shown, officers will be present, and most importantly, your voice matters. Again, your voice matters. If you or someone you know that has had an experience with law enforcement, whether positive or negative, this is a space to learn, to share, and to be heard. Though it's housed on the east side, everyone is welcome to be there. We recognize that procedures and policies don't always ease the frustration or pain of people, but if you still feel unheard, this is the opportunity to speak openly and contribute to meaningful change. Breakfast and lunch will be provided. Thank you so much. Please come out. It's important. Your voice does matter.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Oh, and by the way, it's self-governing.
Mr. Smith.
You don't need a leader as an adult.
Good afternoon, Jadante Smith for the record. I come here a lot. Generally, you think people know my name, but I just want to say hello, Mr. Conrad Mallett. I am working as hard as I can to remove your law license from you because you are, you tried to bribe me with the job. You're a terrible corporation counsel. You shouldn't sit on this board. You sitting on this board is a conflict of interest. How do you advise a board of elected officials who you have no authority over to hold officers accountable and then turn around and defend those same officers when they get lawsuits? It's a conflict of interest. You can't do both sides. You can't be a plaintiff representative and a defendant representative. Also, I think that the vote for these officers to be suspended for violating clear policy should be unanimous. If it's not, we got a problem, because if you violate clear policy that states you do not work with ICE, that's a problem. Also, I'll be making sure I bring in mothers keeping boots on the ground and their families to come and talk about their murdered loved ones who they do not get proper assistance with. Very, very sad we only get 1 minute, but thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Michael's mom.
Hey, y'all. So, quick, since I only got a minute, I asked the board and the chief parish a couple of questions last week. I would like to share some of the answers. The questions were basically to find out what was done as it pertains to my son's death investigation. The first thing I'd like to acknowledge is that Michael was found by my family and I on 2/24/2024. By 2/25/24, the ruling of his death was suicide. I was told on that day of 2/24 that his case would be looked at as a homicide. And so I would like to first find out, how long does it take to start, open, and investigate an investigation? Because from what I have here from Captain McCord as well as Detective Mackey, that in 24 hours they determined that it was a suicide. Where was the investigation done at? They did not do any ballistics on the gun. They did not take any fingerprints. They did not test the body or anything for DNA. So what did they do as it pertains to an actual investigation?
Any comment, Chief? Can we give an update or? Oh, DC Parish.
Yes, through you to the rest of the board. We recently met with a council member regarding this case. We've also followed up with the homicide section. We're going to be scheduling a meeting that includes, we're going to extend invites to the board, obviously Michael's mom, as well as to the council member that's expressed interest in this, just so that all groups are on the same page as to what we did, why we did it, and why we couldn't do anything more under the circumstances. So hopefully that'll bring resolution to this matter, at least understanding, if not, hopefully agreement.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? Okay. Hearing none. Next speaker.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We're going to go into Zoom. Our first speaker will be Zoom user Avery Bolt and then Ms. Tara Brown. Can you unmute? Zoom user, can you unmute? Madam Chair, we'll go to the next person, Avery Bolt.
Good afternoon. Can I be heard?
Yes, you may.
Hi. Thank you for letting me speak. I just wanted to also raise my concerns about the collaboration between DPD and ICE and Border Patrol. I was listening to the meeting a little while back where Chief Bettison, claimed that he had no knowledge of any collaboration between Detroit police officers and ICE. Well, we now have, irrefutable proof that is false. That this is happening, and it probably has been happening, and it will continue to happen. And I want to urge this board and the police chief to continue a thorough investigation on this matter and to continue to monitor strictly the behavior of their officers to make sure this does not continue to happen. And then if it does, they are swiftly and justly punished for their behavior. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Ms. Tara Brown.
Good afternoon, board. I want to echo the sentiments of Elena Harada. She was dead on. I do believe that Denise Wallet should be fired, and fired immediately. She is a 27-year vet on the Detroit Police Department police force, and you don't mean to tell me she didn't know what the consequences were going to be by calling Border Patrol. She's been a Detroit police officer long enough to know that under this administration, exactly what would happen. I am curious to know how many times over the past 5 years she's reached out to the interpreter service. I also want to know how many times since January 1st of 2025 has she reached out to ICE and Border Patrol. on duty as a Detroit police officer, because I just don't think that this was the first time that she did this. I think this is something she's been doing, and she just happened to get caught. And again, in this climate, a white woman who's been a police officer 27 years for the Detroit Police Department knew damn well better than to be calling the Border Patrol and anybody else for interpreter services. She should be fired without question.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Our next speaker will be Chris Gilmer Hill, Ash Rose, former Commissioner William Davis.
Hi, good afternoon. Can I be heard?
Yes, you may.
Hi, my name is Chris Gilmer Hill. I'm a lifelong Detroiter, resident of the city's 2nd District, and a candidate for state rep in House District 8. I'm calling in to echo the sentiments of Elena and many other callers before me. This board needs to do whatever needs to be done to hold the officers accountable for calling ICE in violation of our city's policies and of basic human decency in our city. We know what it means to call ICE on someone right now. That's why we have a city policy that that's not going to happen. And violating that is a violation of every Detroiter's civil rights and basic trust in the institutions of our government. I want to thank Commissioners Camille, Bowman, and Ivy for taking leadership and speaking out, demanding more answers on this. I want to call on this whole board, not just to make sure that these officers are fired, although they absolutely need to be fired, but to do everything you can to get answers. We need to know about every call that was made from any officers to ICE. We need to know about what's being done to make sure this never happens again. Thank you.
Next speaker.
Ms. Rose?
Hi. Can I be heard?
Yes, you may.
Hi. My name is Ash Davis. I'm a Detroit resident in 48208. I'm asking that the names of the 2 police officers who called Border Patrol during traffic stops be released, and that those officers be fired immediately and held accountable for their actions. The individuals arrested deserve to be compensated for legal fees and all of the difficulties they've experienced. And we need to set a precedent that collaboration between DPD and immigration agencies will not be tolerated in the city. We need safety and care for our community members and not reporting them to ICE. I also would like to echo the previous caller's sentiment that we need to find out how often this has been happening and hold everyone accountable and find ways to make sure that it never happens again. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Bowman.
Yeah, this is pertinent to the content, or at least the topic of the public comment. I had an agenda, well, first of all, last week we had a meeting where Mr. Bettison said that he was suspending the officers who had violated our policy and that we were going to be voting on that matter in closed session today. And I even saw an agenda where where there was a much longer closed session. And now I'm looking in my packet and I see absolutely nothing about that. Have we reversed and decided not to suspend those officers?
Through the chair.
Go ahead.
If you see on the agenda, we have 5 closed door sessions, and all those matters are on there. And so you
Second page.
and so you'll have a different binder going into closed session, because it's so voluminous, so that's
Did you find
we're going to closed session.
So we can't see the binder until closed session.
No, you can see it now.
Yeah. He doesn't have his binder.
And yeah, I do see them on the second page. Sorry about that.
It's under new business.
Not a problem.
New business.
Mr. Bowman, you have it in.
Yeah, you talk.
You have it electronically, and we're bringing the books downstairs now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, next
And through the chair, and to clarify the record, all of the material's been sent to every commissioner all the confidential information has been sent to commissioners via electronically. Ceremonially, we'll have a physical binder to look at too, but everyone has the information that has been sent electronically. So let the record reflect that.
Through the chair, I'll confirm that I have found the information I was looking for.
And it was sent 2 days ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Next speaker, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Our next speaker will be former Commissioner William Davis.
Hello, can I be heard?
Yes, you may.
Okay, I'd like to say I wholeheartedly agree with Elena Herrera and other people that spoke about the fact that these are officers that clearly violate policy and endanger the life of these people that they called on. Y'all should follow the recommendation of the chief, and y'all should encourage officers to know in the future, if they do this, if they endanger the life and liberty of Detroiters in general, no matter their status, that's going to be the outcome. You need to show the people that you are here to support the people who live here in this city and who are even visit this city, that they are safe. The worst thing you can do is let people think that they are not safe and that they don't need to call the police or let people know that when their lives are being endangered. So hopefully y'all will step up and do the right thing today. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Next speaker.
We're going to go back and try the first call Zoom user. Can you unmute Zoom user?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, my name is Veronica, and I live in District 6, and I wanted to talk about the February 9th incident. You can clearly see in the video that's on social media and everywhere else that there was 3 DPD vehicles. So I'm wondering why there's only 2 being fired when you clearly see, and you should hold accountable your fellow officers. So I also believe that the family deserves compensation for their legal fees. They're very expensive, and any other hardship that the individual and their families face during the time that they are incarcerated or detained. And also I want to request a body cam recording of all the officers that were involved and were on the scene that day of February 9th. And let's bring forward the fact that these people are not criminals, especially the one for February 9th. But according to a law in place, not a memo, they do have the right to.
Our next 2 speakers in Zoom will be Kathy Montgomery and Jordy, and then we have 3 speakers in the audience that I failed to call originally.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes. Hi. Okay. Hi. This is Kathy Montgomery, a resident of Detroit, District 1, and I agree with all the previous speakers who believe that the police officer and sergeant involved in contacting ICE regarding some Detroit residents that did not speak English, and as a result, these people were detained. Both the police officer and the sergeant should be suspended without pay immediately, and firing should be pursued immediately. They knew that they were violating the policy of the Detroit Police Department. They knew what the rules were, and they deliberately chose to disobey them, and we can't tolerate that. Immigrants in this country are suffering tremendously because of ICE.
Next speaker.
Jordy, are you there? We'll go to the last Zoom speaker then. Andre Mitchell.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Anthea. I'm a resident of Detroit's 3rd District, and I'm calling in to echo the sentiments of other speakers here in demanding that officers working with Border Patrol and ICE be fired, and that more be done to prevent that type of behavior in the future. It doesn't make our community safer. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Our next 3 speakers in the room is Charles Cousin, Nicole Bellinger, and Alexis Escato.
Hello, everyone. My name is Charles Cousin. Last week, I announced that I was interested in the vacant police commissioner's role. Last night, my house was arson and burnt down. While I don't know if these 2 events are connected, I'm asking for help from whoever's listening or can find it in their hearts to pick up the pieces. My Cash App is Outside the Universe. It's $ Outside the Universe. Also, at the last city council meeting, I made a statement that the Board of Commissioners probably should get paid. So, yeah, that's going to be a part of one of the agendas that I'm pushing. You guys have a good day.
Thank you. Chief, did you want to say something?
Excuse me. Through the chair, I was just having one of the team members here. If we can get Mr. Cousins, I believe, information, he indicated that he believed he was a victim of arson.
Right.
To make sure that that matter was thoroughly investigated.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Bless you.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Noelle Bellinger. I am a resident of District 6 here in Detroit, and I wanted to speak to show my support for the calls and demands made by other Detroiters here today around the termination of the police officer and the sergeant who called CBP during traffic stops. This is clearly in violation of the policy, but more so than that, 2 people got detained. This is life-threatening. It's been affecting many Detroiters here. It's been affecting many people living here in the city. This just seems like the correct course of action to follow through in order to not only just gain trust, but to keep people protected from this. I'm also part of the People's Assembly. I've spoken here before in part of the People's Assembly. We've seen CBP and ICE on the same streets along with the Detroit Police Department. So these things need to be amended. There's much more I can say in not just 5 seconds, but I hope you follow through on this and make the right decision. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Madam Chair, we have 2 more speakers on Zoom, and then after these 2, then I can, that'll be it.
Okay.
Our last 2 speakers is Ms. Tanya and Jordy. Oh.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alexis Escoto. I'm a resident at Detroit District 6 and a member of the People's Assembly. I'm here to urge the board to continue the termination of the 2 officers that called Border Patrol, because we need more protection for our community. Day by day, our community, and especially in Southwest Detroit, is afraid to call the cops for any help. If the board wants to build that relationship with the community and the police, they need to start doing accountability with the police officers by getting rid of the ones that's not working with the community, that's not even helping or protecting the community. We need to get rid of all the police officers that's not protecting or serving, and they need training too.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Jordy.
Hi, my name is Jordy Lucero. May I be heard?
Yes.
Hi, I'm a resident of District 3, and I just want to echo what other people have said about calling for these officers to be held accountable. They need to be fired, and if our police can't be trusted to follow public policy and keep us safe, then they should not be entrusted with serving this community. And as an institution, if these things can't be guaranteed, then I don't know why it would deserve our taxpayer money. So yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Madam Chair, that was your last speaker.
All right, thank you. And now, we don't have any presentations to the board. We postponed the two that we had. And at this time, I'll ask the board secretary to give her report.
Madam Chair, through the chair, under your tab 6, board members, are the listed documents, the 2 weekly reports. There's also the opinion related to the matter before you in closed session today. Together with, there is the first report regarding DPD legal representation there as well. And also another item, incoming communication, that will be set for action within 2 weeks. The announcements for today are as follows. Next Thursday, here at Detroit Public Safety Headquarters at 3 p.m. is the next BOPC board meeting, Thursday, February 26th. The March community meeting will be held March 12th at 6:30 p.m. in the 10th precinct, and that will be held at the Helen Moore Community Center, 11825 Dexter Avenue, Detroit 48206. The next committee meeting for the board is the Budget Committee meeting, which will be on Tuesday. I'm drawing a blank on the date, the 25th, I believe it is, February 25th, next Tuesday, here in Public Safety Headquarters, and it will be held in the Woodward Room. And that ends the report for today, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Is there any unfinished business to come before the board?
The chair.
Yes, Commissioner Camille.
Madam Chair, 2 items just to follow up with the secretary, please, and this one is also for Corporation Counsel Mallet. Do we have a status on the lawsuit report that's been in progress?
It's, if I may, Madam Chair, through the chair, I believe that is listed as item B under your tab 6, the first report.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Correct?
I'll take a look at it. Thank you
Okay.
so much. That just came just a moment before the meeting, right?
It was through the chair.
Either way, if we have it, that's fine.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you. We'll take a look at it. And then also, Madam Secretary, do you have a status on the data sharing information memo that was submitted on the 22nd of January? It was a request to the department. Do we know where we are with that one? There was a memo requesting data sharing information from Commissioner Ivey, Commissioner Bowman, and myself. And you can follow up with us later if it's not.
I would like that extension. I will have to check with DC Parish. We had a very lengthy meeting yesterday reconciling the transmittal. So if we could have at least till next week to give a status update.
Thank you. DC Parish wants to speak, I believe.
Yeah, just briefly. I know that the research was being done. I'm not sure what the current state of it is, but we can definitely have an answer by next week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any other unfinished business?
Madam Chair.
Go ahead.
To complete the chief's report, First Assistant Chief Fitzgerald is present to provide this body an update on the triple homicide that occurred in the 4th precinct.
That would be great. Thank you. Is he here? Okay.
Good afternoon, through the chair. First Assistant Chief Fitzgerald.
Thank you.
So to give a quick update from yesterday, it was probably one of the worst scenes I've seen in quite some time, and going on almost 32 years. We have 3 gentlemen that were inside the home. 72-year-old, 76, and I'm sorry, 72, 66, and 65. They all received blunt force trauma. They were left in the basement, covered in old dirty clothing and carpeting. Just awful. But we do have someone we want to get out to the community. We're looking for a black male between 5'5", 5'7", dreadlocks, light complected, probably in his early 30s. So again, we ask for any kind of help we can get from our most valuable partners, the community. Anyone coming and going from that area, we would gladly help. We'll call 1-800-SPEAK-UP or Rewards TV. Any questions I'll take if I can answer them.
Are there any questions or comments for the chief? Hearing none. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that update. I also want to acknowledge that we have a former Commissioner Willie Burton here. Is that him behind? Thank you for coming. Thank you. All right. So under no further unfinished business than new business, we're going to be going into closed session pursuant to Section 8(1)A of the Open Meetings Act, MCL 15268A, the department's request for the board to consider administrative leave without pay but medical benefits for Sergeant Anthony Williams, badge S2, assigned to the 5th Precinct. Is there a motion?
Madam Chair, I would request if it's in conformity with Corporation Council to go into closed session on item A through E.
Okay, so would I have to read every single one then?
On item A through E. Let me read. I can read them.
Well, we have 5 different.
Madam Chair, I'll request that we go into closed session pursuant to Section 8 of the Open Meetings Act. Department request for the board to consider administrative leave without pay, but with medical benefits of Sergeant Anthony Williams, badge S2, assigned to the 5th Precinct. And I will also include closed session pursuant to Section 8(1)A of the Open Meetings Act on the request for the board to consider administrative leave without pay, but with medical benefits with Sergeant Denise Wallet. Also,
the badge number, please.
The badge number S712, and closed session pursuant to Section 8(1)A of the Open Meetings Act, MCL 15268A. Department's request for the board to consider administrative leave without pay, but with medical benefits for Police Officer James Corsi, badge number 5063, and closed session pursuant to Section 8F of the Open Meetings Act, MCL 15.268F, candidate Eric Wright for the board to consider disqualified applicant, appeal from the DPD hiring process, and then closed session pursuant to 8F of the Open Meetings Act, MCL 15.268F, candidate Justice Robertson, for the board to consider disqualified applicant, appeal for DPD hiring process.
Is there a second?
I will support, Madam Chair.
Okay, the motion has been made by Commissioner Woods, seconded by Commissioner Jones. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Madam Chair.
Aye.
Yes?
Requires roll call.
Two-thirds
roll
vote.
call. You have to do roll call vote to go into closed session.
Okay, Madam Secretary, could you do the roll call?
Commissioner DeWash?
Present, yes.
Commissioner Woods?
Yes.
Commissioner Bowman?
Aye.
Commissioner Camille?
Yes.
Commissioner Carter?
Yes.
Commissioner Ivy?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes.
Commissioner Watts?
Yes.
Commissioner Williams?
Yes.
10 yea votes, Madam Chair.
Okay, motion carries. We're in recess for 3 minutes. Thank you. We're ready to return to open session, and I'll call the meeting to order. Could I please have a roll call?
Commissioner DeWalsh,
Present.
Commissioner Woods,
Present.
Commissioner Bowman,
Present.
Commissioner Camille,
Present.
Commissioner Carter.
Here.
Commissioner Ivy. Commissioner Jones.
Present.
Commissioner Morris.
Present.
Commissioner Watts.
Here.
Commissioner Williams.
Present.
10 present, Madam Chair.
Okay, first, let me say that we have 3 closed session hearings that we're going to take action on. 2, the last 2, which were appeals for disqualified applicants, are going to be, well, I need to find out from the board what they want to do with those 2.
Madam
Is there a
Chair.
motion? Go ahead.
Madam Chair, if it is the will of the board to postpone those, it has to be done individually. You can't postpone a class of business. You can't postpone a class. You'd have to say postpone item, whatever it is on the agenda.
D and E. It's going to be D and E.
Right. There have to be individual motions to postpone whatever it is you're going to postpone.
Okay, Madam Parliamentarian, so should I just go down each A, B, C, D, A, B, C first, and then when we get to D, ask what the board wants to do, right?
Actually, you could do the motion to postpone now.
Okay.
If that's what the board wants to do.
Yeah,
I just wanna
Madam
make sure
Chair.
you understand
That's what I'm going to do.
Postpone them in gross.
Okay, Madam Chair, I will make a motion to postpone item D and E on the agenda.
You can only do them individually.
Okay. Madam Chair, I will make a motion to postpone the closed session of for the appeal of, I don't have it.
Candidate Eric Wright.
Of the candidate Eric Wright.
Okay, a motion has been made to postpone. It's been set by Commissioner Woods.
Point of order. Are we going to be postponing it to a specific date, like the next meeting, for instance?
It goes to the next meeting.
To the next meeting, okay. To the next meeting, if you want to add that.
It goes automatically.
Okay. It's been moved by Commissioner Woods to postpone the D on the agenda, and seconded by Commissioner Carter. Any discussion? All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Now, for item number E.
Yeah, Madam Chair, I would make a motion to postpone the item number E, which is the appeal of candidate Justice Roberson until next week.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Commissioner Woods to postpone item E, and seconded by Commissioner Bowman. Is there any discussion? All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Okay, now we're going to go to item A, which is the department's request for the board to consider administrative leave without pay, but with medical benefits for Sergeant Anthony Williams, badge S2. What is the pleasure of the board?
Madam Chair,
Yes.
move that we adopt the I'm sorry,
Recommendation?
recommendation by, thank you, Chief Bedison to suspend, to place Sergeant Anthony Williams on administrative leave without pay, but with medical benefits.
Okay, a motion has been made to replace, I'm sorry, by the chief, recommendation to approve the chief's recommendation to request the board consider administrative leave without pay, but with medical benefits for Sergeant Anthony Williams. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Commissioner Woods has been second the motion. Is there any discussion? All in favor, go ahead, Commissioner.
I mean, I don't know how much discussion can be had outside of closed session.
Well,
As long as you're not discussing anything that was said in closed session.
right.
Well, I'm just gonna say, I think that we should give this person the benefit of the doubt regarding what was said in closed session.
Okay, any other discussion? All in favor indicate by saying aye. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this a 2/3 vote?
Corporation Counsel, I believe it requires 2/3 to suspend a police officer. It requires 2/3. The parliamentarian would recommend roll call.
Okay, roll call vote, please, Secretary.
Commissioner Woods,
Yes.
Commissioner Baldwin,
No.
Commissioner Camille,
No.
Commissioner Carter,
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
Commissioner Ivy,
No.
Commissioner Jones,
Yes.
Commissioner Morris,
No.
Commissioner Watts,
No.
Commissioner Williams.
No.
3 yea votes. Oh, I'm sorry, Commissioner DeWalsh.
Yes.
4 yea votes, 6 nay votes.
It fails because you need 7.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did not get 2/3.
Okay.
Did you announce the motion failed?
Yes, I just did. Okay. For item number B, we're voting to accept the department's, or the chief's request for the board to consider administrative leave without pay, but with medical benefits for Sergeant Denise Wallet.
I got a motion.
Did you want to, I thought you,
Yeah.
okay, go ahead.
I think Commissioner Ivy had the motion.
I'm sorry, I saw Commissioner Ivy go like this before you
Yeah.
raised your hand.
So we have moved to suspend with pay for 30 days.
So
Second.
your motion is to move to suspend for 30 days?
30 days.
And you're seconding the motion?
Yeah, I'm seconding.
Okay, there's a motion to suspend, but for 30 days.
Correct.
Without
And-
pay.
Without pay, but with benefits. And that was made by Commissioner Ivy and seconded by Commissioner Woods.
So an administrative leave without pay.
Right. To be placed on administrative leave without pay, but with medical benefits.
Yes.
For 30 days. The motion has been made, seconded. Is there discussion?
Yes, I would like to move to postpone pending the opportunity to view the uncensored video that we saw a portion of during closed session. And I guess that postponement would probably be to the next meeting, at which point we'll find out if we had a chance to see that video.
Madam Parliamentarian, that motion,
The motion to postpone is a higher ranking motion than the main motion, but that motion needs to be seconded in
Okay.
order for it to be discussed and voted upon.
okay, is there a second?
Fails for lack of a second.
All right, the motion fails.
I was getting ready to second it. She came out too fast.
Okay. He's seconding. Okay, that motion has been seconded by Commissioner Morris.
Madam Chair?
Yes.
I would advise the board that the motion to postpone, in debate, you can only debate whether you want to postpone. You cannot debate the merits of whether or not the chief's recommendation should be accepted or not. All you can debate is, should we postpone or should we not? Thank you.
Okay, so the motion has been made and seconded. Is there-
Excuse me, Madam Chair, not in those terms. Originally, way he presented it as though he wanted to postpone it so that he could see the full video. But because there's no guarantee that he'll see the video, because she said that portion can't be put into the motion, only that it can be postponed. I'm not seconding that.
Okay, now I'm confused.
That isn't what I heard her say.
That's what you said, right?
I think that there's confusion about what's happening. The motion to postpone to next week does not rest on whether or not you see the video or not. What you're saying as a board is that we're not yet ready to vote on this, and it could be for any number of reasons. You don't really need a reason to postpone except you're not ready. The board could, at next week, if the video's not ready, postpone to the following week. I mean, you can kick that can down the road for a while. So the real issue before the board is, do you want to delay voting on this matter? The commissioner has expressed his reasons for why he wants to postpone, and that is to see the full video. If the commissioners agree, then they need to vote in favor of postponing. If they disagree, then they need to vote against postponing.
So his motion stands as he indicated, as he worded it, but now Commissioner Morris is saying he's not going to second it because he's speaking to the video.
The commissioner has the right to withdraw his second.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did you state the motion to postpone, Madam Chair?
No.
Okay, since
did
you've
not
not
state it.
stated the motion to postpone, then the commissioner can withdraw his second, which means that the maker of the motion is now looking for someone to second that motion, or it is not going to be before the board.
Okay. So are you withdrawing your second?
I'm withdrawing it.
Okay, so now, is there a second to the motion that was made by Commissioner Bowman? Okay, hearing none, then the motion fails.
Those for lack of a second.
Okay.
Back to the main motion.
We're going back to the main motion, which is to approve the department's request for the board to consider administrative leave without pay, but with medical benefits for Sergeant Denise Wallet for 30 days. Correct?
For the question.
Okay. Is there any discussion?
Point of information?
Yes.
So would that mean that after 30 days, the individual could potentially be reinstated? Is that what I'm getting out of that motion?
Whatever the findings are, you know.
Based on the findings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any further discussion? Okay, could we have, for this, we need a roll call vote.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Commissioner Woods?
Yes.
Commissioner Bowman?
Yes.
Commissioner Camille?
Yes.
Commissioner Carter?
Yes.
Commissioner Ivy?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yes.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes.
Commissioner Watts?
Yes.
Commissioner Williams?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWalsh?
Yes.
10 yea votes, Madam.
Okay, the motion carries. Now we're going to go to the item C, which is the department's request for the board to consider administrative leave without pay, but with medical benefits for police officer James Coursey. What is the pleasure of the board?
Madam Chair, I will make a motion to, I'm trying to get to the language. Can I see somebody's glasses? Let me see your glasses.
I know, it is kind of small.
Yeah. I can't see. I need
Oh, no. Can you read this one?
Yeah, I can read that. I'll make a motion to approve the chief recommendation for leave without pay, but with medical benefits for Officer James Coursey for 30 days.
I'll support the motion, Madam Chair.
The motion has been made by Commissioner Woods to approve the department's the chief's recommendation for administrative leave without pay, but medical benefits for police officer James Coursey, It's been seconded by Commissioner Jones. Is there any discussion? We need a roll call vote, please.
Ma'am.
Commissioner Woods,
Yes.
Commissioner Bowman,
Yes.
Commissioner Camille,
Yes.
Commissioner Carter,
Yes.
Commissioner Ivy,
Yes.
Commissioner Jones,
Yes.
Commissioner Morris,
Yes.
Commissioner Watts,
Yes.
Commissioner Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner DeWalsh.
Yes.
10 yea votes, Madam Chair.
Okay, the motion carries. Thank you. What is the pleasure of the board?
Motion to postpone. Oh, my. Adjourn.
To adjourn. Is there support? Okay, Commissioner Woods made the motion, Commissioner Watts second. Any discussion? All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you all for being here this evening.